Today we're doing a very rare video of testing. We're going to be testing Vengeful Adora, or I think that people call her VTSG Adora, and some people even call her the True Sun Goddess. Actually, I think that's the correct term. But basically what happens is when you transform Adora, which is a level 20 Adora, in the range of a True Sun God or a Vengeful True Sun God, she becomes a lot more powerful. And I thought, wait a minute, why don't I try this? Because when people usually buy the True Sun God or the VTSG, they never actually sell it, you know. You can't exactly test how strong this hero is because you don't exactly see it. I got the Joan of Arc skin, by the way. I think this is not the coolest one. I like the Voidora skin more, but I think that the transformation, the Vengeful transformation, is a little bit cooler in this one because she gets all with flames and stuff like that coming out of her, so I think that's gonna be nice. And let's just start doing this. So let me just get the VTSG first. So a lot of things happening on this one, and I'm going to do my best to explain everything that's happening while I'm playing this. This is what we want to be doing. This is going to be the, well, the first level sacrifices. Then you get the level 20 Adora, and then you get your VTSG in range, which we don't care about prices now. So let's do it like that. That was the Boomer. This is the, yeah, we're missing this thing. Let me just get this guy out of the military ones. This is gonna be, yeah, this is a little bit the process in which we're doing it, but it's gonna be, and I chose Adora's Temple, by the way, because this map transforms as well, if you guys didn't know that. I think a lot of you did, actually. I think that's kind of widely known at this point. And let's do this, let's do that, and let's, Adora is level 20, so let's get the Vengeful True Sun Goddess Adora. So this is transformation number 2. But then there's another one, which is this one. So this is transformation number 3, and every single skin, let me just sell the VTSG now. Every single skin in the game, so Adora has 3 skins, is the normal one, it's this one, the Joan of Arc, and then the Voidora skin. They all have the secret. This is the secret, the 3rd transformation. Now this one doesn't become actually stronger in comparison to the, if you use the normal Sun God for transforming. This is just a visual change, but I wanted to do this because it looks cool, and you know, why not? So let's do this. Let's just start the testing and let's see. Oh my god, this is just getting insane. Okay, so let me hit you guys with the numbers on this one. We need to buy a lot of things, but like, so we have to get the ultra boost. We need the cooldown. I don't think you know what, let me just get a cooldown stop, because why not? Let's start ultra boosting her. Let's start using stuff, and I'm gonna be hitting you guys. Oh my gosh, she's so good, she's so strong. I'm gonna be hitting you guys with a bunch of stats for this one. So first off, the extra damage that she gets in comparison to the normal one is +8 damage, which might not sound like a lot, but it actually is, especially when she's throwing out, like, I think it's 6 projectiles in total, or maybe even, how much was it? Was it 6? No, it's 8 divine bolts. Look at that, 8 divine bolts at a time, which you get +8 damage with this transformation. And then she gets, this normal attack gets +30 pierce. That's insane. Do you guys know how much 30 pierce is? That is, especially for a tower that uses so many projectiles, 30 pierce is just an insane amount of pierce. And then the Ball of Light gets, I think it was +80 damage. I'm not even kidding, guys. This little ball of light, it's like, it reminds me of a Juggernaut ball or something like that, but this thing, it does +80 damage with this transformation, and then it also gets like +30 pierce or something like that. So it's actually a super strong tower. Well, I'm not sure how strong it is. We're gonna see how strong it actually is, but it's a super buff tower when you get this transformation. So let's see how good this thing is gonna do. Okay, so besides getting the usual stuff, I mean, we've got a bunch of abilities to use, so this is going to be actually an intense, I think, run, because there's not only the level 3 and the level 10 abilities, but Adora has an extra ability, which is a level 7, and this level 7 ability buffs her. So it gives her a bunch of attack speed, it doubles her attack speed, and it doubles her range, which is going to be super useful for us. I mean, along with the level 3 ability. So we are going to have to doing quite a bit of gameplay, I would say, in order to see how good this thing is going to be. But it seems like, you know, it's round 110, and I didn't expect her to struggle on round 110, especially because I'm kind of randomly using the abilities right now, but we are going to give her a little bit of a help. So the rules for this one are just going to be buffing Adora, and that's it. So we're going to give her, we already gave her some cooldown reduction through the submarine, and we're probably, you know, I'm probably gonna get, actually, you know what, maybe just gonna get like a call to arms just to kind of have 100% uptime on these abilities later on. And then I'm just gonna, you know, just ultra boost her. I forgot the perma brew, which I should probably do right now. And this is about it. I mean, am I forgetting a buff or something like that? I don't want to do the temple because the temple is gonna start attacking as well, so let's not do that. Yeah, she is really strong, guys. You know what I wish though? I have this pet. You guys see this little flying dragon? Let me just slow the game down. It's in a bad spot, but I think you guys can kinda, let's wait for it to move so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, there we go. So this little thingy, I think this was the same color that it had before we transformed Adora. So I think it would be cool if you know, it transformed into a vengeful form of its own. I think that would be like a really nice small touch that they could add there. But no complaints. It's amazing. I think every tower under the sun has probably been tested so far, and you guys know how good it's gonna do. So I usually don't do these testing videos, but sometimes, you know, I was like, yeah, well, sure, why not? Why not just test out how good this Vengeful Adora is? Let's see how she does versus Bad Bloons, by the way. So let's use that. Let me get the Call to Arms. I want to use everything. Okay, so I think that she's not exactly doing... Okay, I was going to say she's not doing that good versus Bad Bloons, but it seems like she is kind of decent, to be honest. I mean, a lot of these buffs... I had everything active. I had the long arm and the ball of light active, but she did kind of well. Although those were only the 119 bats, so I feel like if we make it to round 140, wait, not 140, 139, it was the bats, because wait, not even 139. What am I talking about? When are the next bats incoming? I think it was like 140. Am I right on that one? It's because I usually don't go through around 140, and then in boss events is probably the only time in which we see these super late rounds. Then, you know, you don't usually go to 140 in your boss events because you're gonna lose. So I'm not remembering how these rounds are going, but I think that there might be Bad Bloons pretty soon. Okay, so let's talk about the sacrifice ability. Now, this is probably the most important ability that we're gonna activate. Actually, is it the most important one? I'm not so sure, but it's up there among the... I guess it's closer to the homeland, I would say, because the homeland is 100% pops as well. But this thing gives 100% attack speed and 100% range when you activate it, and it's a very specific formula in the way that this whole thing works, and it's that you need to be sacrificing. So the more expensive tower you sacrifice, the more the stronger the buff is going to be, which caps out at 100%, right? Oh my god, look at this thing. This gets so funny when you activate the level 3 ability. Just look at this thing. You know what? Let me activate everything just for the fun of it. Yeah, this is... These projectiles get so crazy, guys. This is insane. So the way this ability works is that it caps out after a while. So that means that, you know, you can only sacrifice up to a certain cost of the tower, and that cost is limited to $2,000. So what I mean by that is, as long as you sacrifice a tower that's over $2,000... Hold on, let me just use... Yeah, that was... Yeah, these are a little bit close. So as long as you sacrifice a tower that's just above $2,000, you're getting the max benefit from your sacrifice. So I'm going to do it now. Yeah, this is going to get even crazier with the projectiles, but this is basically 100% uptime, which means that we don't need to have the sub in order for us to get the 100% uptime. But do these guys stack? I don't think they do. That would be way too much. Let me sacrifice one more farm. So I'm using 200 farms because they're kind of the closest. Yeah, I don't think they stack. That would be way too crazy. But let's use all of the abilities and let's see what's happening. So round 31 seems to... Oh my god, there's a little bit of lag, but I feel like this lag isn't from calculations. I think this is just like a visual lag, just because these projectiles are way too intense. So I'm gonna keep these sacrifices going. I don't think, by the way, that the 200 farm is the best one. I think if you're really looking to get the best deal, I think that you're gonna find it into maybe some cheaper towers. I mean, you have to do the mats. I actually did this mats. Oh my god, did you guys see that? I ultra boosted the farm. That's fine. You know what? I'm gonna keep this guy and we're gonna buy a new one because we ultra boosted him, so he's gonna make money for us now. But let me use the sacrifice. So sacrifice ability is gonna be among the most important ones, as I mentioned, and this is basically gonna decide how far Adora is gonna go. I was right. There is a pattern 170. Look at that, and it's a 45-1. Okay, we need to dump everything on this guy. Let me sacrifice this farm. Let me ultra boost. I think we're gonna pop it, but this is a sign that I think we're seeing the first weakness of basically Vengeful Adora. So yeah, so basically it's gonna be the bats, it seems like. Or if it's not gonna be the bats, you know what it's gonna be? It's probably gonna be some super fast DDT, and the problem is it's not gonna be that we can't pop it, it's just that it's gonna be too fast for us to even deal with it in the first place. But you know, it's fair game, so let's do that. Let's sacrifice. Let me get one more farm for sacrificing, and then oh yeah, we took care of 140 easily. And let's get that thing going. Let's get the ability. So this is actually quite an intense run, I would say. So usually what you would do is you would chill, I think, when you're doing these things. But Vengeful Adora seems that she wants the buttons clicked. It looks like we need to just keep using these buttons. It looks like. And let's do that. Can I get this thing to 10 stacks just for the fun of it? I think I'm gonna try and get this to 10 stacks. Although it's gonna become increasingly difficult because we are gonna need the ultra boost for Adoras. I don't know. Let's do that. Can any other hero do this, by the way? I mean, it's round 143, and honestly, she's been holding up pretty well, I would say. So I'm not sure if anyone else can do this. I mean, maybe, you know what, thinking about the heroes, I know that all of them have like their different strengths and stuff like that. Oh my god, that's insanity. But, you know, maybe like Azili can deal with all of these, you know, super strong, infinite HP bad Bloons, right? Sure, she can one-shot them. But what's the hero that actually does like an insane amount of just attack damage? What's that hero? What's the hero that comes close to this? I don't think there is one. And you know, when I'm thinking about this, I'm even thinking about heroes like Churchill, which are considered, you know, powerhouses. Well, especially in the mid game and like the late game of a normal run, I would say. But I don't know, guys. I don't think any hero comes close to this one, to this late game power. And yet, yeah, these EDs are getting super fast now, it seems like, and that's gonna be an issue in a second, I feel like. So it's 145. I don't think that this is exceeding my expectations, because I feel like my expectations would be probably not up to around 200, but maybe kind of close to that. So maybe, let's say, you know what, if we get halfway there, so let's say we get up to, now 150 is too easy, we're gonna get 150. Maybe like if we pass 160, then that's gonna exceed my expectations, I would say. But past 160 is just gonna be just let's see how strong this hero gets. Like, that's just gonna be it. Let's get one more farm. Let me get the sacrifice going, get everything up and running. And she's amazing. She is destroying everything, guys. Oh, I forgot, I ultra boosted her. I should have done it on the farm, actually. So I kind of forgot about that one. Let's use the call to arms, because this round doesn't seem to be. Oh, is this the first Bloons that made it onto this vertical track? I think it is. 146, okay. It feels like we need the Ultra Boost in Adora as well, so we have to be careful about that one. So let me do that. Let me use the level 3 ability. It's just clicking buttons, guys. This is all that it is. It's just clicking buttons, but also kind of making sure. Oh my god, those DDTs. I need to do that and that. And let's do this. And let's make sure everything is up and running. Oh, those DDTs are super fast. That is not looking good. Look at them go. Okay, let's use this thing. Oh my god. Let's use that thing. I have the Ultra Boost. This is at 9 stacks. One more stack and then we can lose. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose before 160. Can that be our next goal? Are we going to make it to 160? I really hope we do. So 160 is going to be the goal, and everything past 160 is like, it is going to be, we're going to count it as if it surpassed our expectations. But 160 is looking, I don't know, 160 and 10 stacks, that's the other thing that we want to do. So let me sacrifice this thing. Let's buy another farm, and everything just evaporates. Oh my god, except these bad Bloons. I should have probably had a temple, but I didn't want to buy a temple because the temple is going to steal pops. So I don't know, maybe we get the temple. You know what, maybe if we lose, then we're gonna get the temple. But other than that, I do not want to be getting it. Actually, does a support temple take that many pops? I don't think so. I'm still buying farms, by the way. I said I should be buying Helens and not just doing the farms. Alright, this is what it is, guys. What can you do? These habits, man, they're so hard. Oh, what? We're just about to go out. You know what I haven't done? I haven't checked her pops. Wait, before I click, how many pops do you guys think she's gonna have? Like, it's gonna be in the millions, but how many? Let me just do a sacrifice again. How many millions is she gonna have when I click this button? I would say, I don't want to make a guess because it's like, I have no idea. I'm gonna be super off, I think. So let me just say 50 million. Is that gonna be enough? Okay, let me just click and see. 46. I was close. I was super close. 46 million. And it looks like this thing is gonna pop, by the way. It's gonna pop before the exit. Oh no, it didn't even pop. And that is when we lose, around 155. Okay, so let's make sure that we do things right now. So I'm gonna make sure that she is 100% buffed as much as possible. But it feels like because these abilities are running out, this might be the end of the run. So it looks like when we entered round 155, we had the Homeland ability active, as you guys can see here with the cooldown. And when you reload, the Homeland ability is no longer active, which means that we cannot deal with these DDTs. But we're not done yet because we can still do a support temple. I haven't done that thing, so maybe a support temple is gonna be useful in defending. So let me just buy it like this. Let's get the range, and yeah, okay, so she's in range of the support temple. This thing doesn't do a lot of damage, by the way, because it's support and it's not gonna help that much. It also doesn't see camo Bloons, so it's not gonna do anything versus these DDTs. And let's see how much of a difference a single support temple is going to make in round 155. So let me use the village ability, get this thing going, and we do not have any abilities going for us. So We have to survive basically until these abilities start coming. Oh my god, they actually defended. Wait, how many? This thing is not doing any damage. I should have bought this thing so much earlier. It's not doing anything. It's not doing any damage. It's at 10,000 pops. Come on, Adora's at like 45 million. Okay, let's keep using these abilities. So I'm going to have Adora on strong because I want her to focus down the bad Bloons. And the ball light also focuses whatever Adora is focusing. So we are getting every little bit of damage onto these bad Bloons. And I feel like we might be able to... Oh my god, was that it? Did I just lose to like a targeting change? I should have just had it on strong. I think that's about it. But let's keep her on strong. I feel like this is the correct way to play this, by the way, because all these projectiles, they go through so many Bloons that it just doesn't matter, I feel like. As long as Adora is strong, like that's just it. Everything is going to get popped. Yeah, basically you don't even need other targeting. I should have realized this a little bit earlier, I think. Let's get some attack speed going. Get these buffs. I am not saving any abilities, I don't think, anymore. These Bloons, they have way too much HP. Oh my god. Okay. If we beat 160 and we get to 161, I'm gonna be satisfied with what we've achieved. But let's see if that's even possible. How many pops does this thing have, by the way? 200? It's like 300,000 pops. I don't think that's anything in the grand scheme of things. She has like 57 million, guys. I should have bought this thing so much earlier, it looks like. Let's get this thing going. Sacrifice a farm, and it's looking like we are beating 159. Is it? Oh, get the village ability? Yeah, it's getting close again. Okay, so this is the last one. If we beat this one, we are going to consider this a win. And then we're just going to see how far she can go after this point. Imagine there is no bad Bloon in 160. Like, this is the last challenge that we give ourselves. And the game is like, okay, I'm not going to give you a bad Bloon on this one. And it's looking like it's not going to give us a bad Bloon so far. I mean, it's just a bunch of DDTs, but we don't care about them. Let's do that. Oh my god, we beat 160. Oh, we haven't. Okay, that's a bad Bloon. I jinxed it. I think I jinxed it, guys. I shouldn't have sent it. The game is not going to give us a bad But it's going to be just one, right? Right? It's going to be just one of them. So let's use the village ability. Let's sacrifice. The sacrifice is up. Let's get the... yeah, we're beating this thing for sure. So we actually beat it, 160. And I am super happy that this thing happened like this. I'm super happy that she can actually go past 160, which is, I don't think, not something that a lot of heroes can say. I mean, when I'm thinking about other heroes, I'm kind of thinking about Quincy. Oh, there it is. There it goes. Is 161 the last one? Wait, what happened? Did I plan this thing perfectly by accident? Let's give it one more shot. So I have Adora on strong. Is that going to change anything? Maybe we get her on first just because these bads, they don't come out immediately, I don't think. Let's try the same thing. So let's sacrifice and then use all these abilities. Let's do another sacrifice. It's not going to overlap, but I'm just doing it because it's off cooldown. And make sure the auto attack focuses down these DDTs, I guess. I mean, I thought that was a lot of peers that she had, but it's looking like it might not be. I mean, everything's active. If we lose at this point, then it just means it's not possible. But you know what? This first targeting might have made all the difference in the world. Because the peers that she gets like a lot of peers, but it looks like it's still not enough. So we have to. Oh, let me just do that. Oh my god, we beat this one actually. Yeah, we are. Okay, 163. So we're definitely gonna beat this one because this is like a meme round. But this is an opportunity to do this. Look at how ridiculous this thing is, guys. I'm really glad that we made it to this round because this is one of those pre-made rounds that wherever you do, it's always gonna be like this. This one and 263 actually. And I'm really happy that we got to this one because this is just a ridiculous thing that's happening. Oh my god, look at this. I'm gonna activate the village ability as well and just watch the fireworks go. Look at that. That's so crazy. ZMGs again. Is this gonna be fine? I'm gonna need these guys to pop. Oh my god, I can't believe we lost that. Is this the last one? I feel like this one is actually the last one because I don't think that we just have enough damage for these bad Bloons, it looks like. I mean, I really tried. And the last time I played this, I was actually pretty disciplined with the abilities. But I'm not sure if this is even possible. So let me just keep using everything. And then as soon as the homeland disappears, I'm going to use the other one. Let's use it like this. Yeah, these DDTs are making it way too far. Let's use this one. Let's get the columns. Yeah, I don't think this is possible, guys. I think this is the last round. This is even worse than the attempt that we just... Yeah, it's round 64. That's pretty much about it. I mean, look at this thing. 69 million pops at round 164. Yeah, that's pretty much where this thing is going to end. But it is probably... It's up there in terms of how much these heroes can do by themselves. Yeah, this is pretty much up there. She's just an insane hero, and you know, when you remove the VTSG, she seems to do a lot of damage on her own as well. So 164, I think that's pretty respectable, but that's gonna be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and watching just this Vengeful Adora destroy the Bloons, and I will see you all very soon.